Hello, warriors. Welcome to the U Movement. I am B, and I'm going to hop over here to the wonderful world of YouTube to make sure that we are in fact live. Clear. There is always a little bit of a delay between me. Here I come. There I am. That's good. Make sure that I'm on mute. I am. That is nice. Thank you, Jessica. Yes, I would love some donations. Thank you for Jessica. She's my numero uno marketing pro here. And she's just doing it all out of the goodness of her heart. So thank you. I can't even say thank you enough times. Seriously, she's amazeballs. She's got all the skills that I don't have. I'm terrible at self-marketing. Terrible. Let's go back to UBS so that I can see me clearly. There we go. Okay, clear. So I have crazy Kriyas today, but I'm out of bed. So let's just celebrate that for a second. Woo. You know, that was, I thought it was going to become like melded into the sheets, become one with the sheets there for a little bit. So I am out of bed. I am doing, and then I am healing, and then I am doing, and then I am healing. So much fun. Not really. I say that Kundalini Awakenings, I gave a 1-star Google review. Okay? This isn't what I signed on for. Well, you know, that would be nice, right? That on a spiritual awakening, you could actually, speak to the manager. Hello, higher self. I would like to lodge a complaint, please. Could you please attach me to the right line? You know, that would be great. So yeah, a little bit feisty, a little bit shaky, a little bit fiery, a little bit fucked up. So today I got all my swearing decks out, and I'm wearing my favorite swearing t-shirt. You know, gotta have a little bit of fun in life while your life is just like melting around you. I'm kind of used to things melting around me at this stage, and when things melt around you, when you're in the fires, when you're in the purges, it's really very important that you give yourself the time to cry. 5 days, 6 days, I don't know, a week. How long was I down for the count? Down and out, and I was like, I'm just gonna lie here. I'm just going to lie here until soul tells me I can get up and do something. Mind's going, get up. You got to do this. You got to do that. There's so much to do. And I'm like, shut up. I'll know when it's time. And then boom, inspired to do something. So today I got all my jewelry listed on Marketplace. So that's cool. Hopefully somebody will buy some of it. Next up is my electronics and this stupid fucking camera. Bye-bye. I'm simplifying. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what we're doing. We're simplifying. I bought myself all this fancy equipment thinking that this is what I needed, and I've been listening to all these experts. You need to do this. You need to do that so that you can grow your channel. You need to make thumbnails. You need to blah. Everybody's got something to say about something. And you know what I think? Screw it. I'm going to keep it simple. I get a much cleaner right out of my laptop or my phone. And you know what? They're much smaller than this whole fancy camera and stand and microphone and all the rest of it. So I'm selling the sucker. Selling it. So anybody wants to buy a real fancy camera in Ontario and wants to come pick it up, because I ain't mailing it out to anyone, I'll give you a sweet deal. In the meantime, my first deck up is Inner Fucking Peace. Because I would like some inner fucking peace. That is the mission. Let go of all the chaos, the clutter, the confusion. Let go of all that, and let's cultivate some inner peace. Less attachments means more peace. More peace. So first up, we've got YOLO. You only live once. And I love these cards because there's double message. But let's start with YOLO for a second, okay? Because here I am pondering, what's my next move? Where do I want to go? How do I want to live? What's it going to look like? I don't know. I want to live in the forest and write a book. I want to move to Mexico and stare at the beach and maybe write another book. I want to maybe travel around here and there and everywhere and be a nomad. I want to do all of these things. Well, you know what? You only live once, so why not I do them all? Why not do them all? Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit over here and a little bit over there. Make myself so free that when the wind takes me somewhere else, I can go there. Because I can be like, you know what? I've never been to Bali. I have a friend in Bali. I think I might like to go. Hang out with her for a couple of weeks. Maybe then pop down to New Zealand. I have a friend in New Zealand. Maybe I'll go check her things out. She's a great artist. I have some friends in Australia. Maybe I'll do that too. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Nobody knows. You get to make it up as you go along. So in this chapter, it can be like the adventure to build a new business. In this chapter, it can be writing a book. In this chapter, it can be starting something new. So what is it we are starting? What is it the new that we want to picture? You know, just dream it. Just visualize it. You know, fly by the seat of your pants. The other side of this card is Carpe fucking Diem, which is funny, actually. Synchronicity, ding, 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 ding. Carpe Diem, okay, Latin for seize the day. Carpe Diem was my high school's motto. So I think that's a great way to start this Oracle read today, is seize the day. Oh, I'm sorry there's a tiny delay. I don't know. YouTube is YouTube. It does its own little thing. Next up, we are being given the message to get our sweet ass outside. Okay? I haven't been able to do that enough lately. So let's get that done tomorrow. That's tomorrow's goal. Not very nice outside right now. But we're going to live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, and drink the wild air. Yes, I would love to swim in the sea. I would love to go down to Mexico or Costa Rica. Maybe that's where I'm going to go. I don't know. It's all a big adventure. Okay, so the goal is go to the sun. Go to the sun. What is sunny and funny and light and loving for you? Go there. Go there. So we're going to go there. Oh, my voice isn't lined up with my mouth. Ah! That's a problemo. Let's see if I can make a different setting here with properties in this silly McGilly thing. Nope, that's the wrong button. Nope, that's the wrong button. Properties. Here we go. Presets. High. Use buffering. Maybe if I go down to a medium. Oh, made me smaller. Don't know if that's going to make it any better. I've got it on high. High resolution. Let's go back. I don't know if any of that made any difference whatsoever, if it's my internet or what. So I apologize for the delay between my mouth. Oh, there is a delay. I can even see it. Use buffering. Let's see if I can turn off use buffering. Oh, did that help? I think that helped. Ooh, I think that helped. Let's see. Exciting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm flying with the seat of my pants. Okay, I listen for a second here. Use buffering. Let's see if I can turn off use buffering. Oh, did that help? I think that helped. Ooh, I think that helped. That helped. Let's see. Let's look at that. Look at that. It helped. It started at you're already. I don't want to go where whatever I hit. There we go. Okay. See. This is all. Now I'm just going this way and that way and everything. Use buffering. Let's see if there. I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm hitting forward and. Okay. So whatever. It's whatever. It helped. Yay. See, I found a button. Spirit told me to go switch off that button, and I did. And now it's better. Yay. Okay, so next up, we're going to hop into my little box of motivational shit. Because we all need a kick in the ass Sometimes. Yes, we do. Sometimes we buy things first. I always love this that we think is going to be really super cool. And I bought this little thing on Facebook Marketplace or whatever it was. No, just like, the market in Facebook. And it's the most ridiculous piece of crap ever. It's just somebody has printed out things and then laminated them. But that's okay. It still works. It's the world's smallest oracle deck, and its messages are as good as anyone else's. You don't need to be big. Small is good too. In fact, I like small. I'm small. Woo! Something's jumping out at us. Let's see what we got here. We got shit is hard. Do it anyways. Yeah, it's hard. It's damn hard. Letting go is damn hard. Cutting ties is damn hard. Getting rid of your stuff, kind of hard. So we're getting rid of attachments, people. We've been called. Pluto has sent the horn, The horn has been blasted, and the message is let go of what no longer serves you. If it's not serving you one way or another, then we've got to let go. And it's going to be hard. And we got to grieve. And we got to get upset about it. And we got to get angry about it. And we tried so hard. And we put so much time in. And I spent so much money. And I gave it my all. And I've been here for 25 years. It's hard. It's hard to let go of things and admit the truth about things when it's not working. Okay? And when it's not working, it ain't going to get any better. You can bang on a dead horse as many times as you want, but if it's dead, it's dead. All it's going to do is raise a little bit of dust, and you'll sneeze, and a fly might fly up your nose. So no point beating a dead horse. The question is, where are the dead horses in your life, and how can we let go of them and move into lighter, sunnier pastures and oceanside vistas? Where do you want to go? And it doesn't mean in the physical. For me, it's in the physical. Maybe it's where do you want to go in a relationship? Where do you want to go in a career? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? We all got to start breathing it in, visualizing it, and seizing the day. Carpe diem. Next up, we're going into my little bag of Sweary affirmations. Yet another redonkulous purchase. But that's okay. Sometimes we buy stuff. Sometimes we buy way too much stuff. Sometimes we buy stuff and then we don't like it anymore. And then we're like, why do I even have this stuff still? Why am I holding on to this? Because it's a memory, because it's an heirloom, because it's weighing me down, because so-and-so gave it to me. If you haven't touched it, you haven't loved it, you don't need it, sell it, donate it, give it away. It's all got to go. It's a huge sale at 111 King William Court. Go, go, go. It's all got to go, people. It's got to go. We're going to... Ooh, I dig it. I dog diggity dig it. We're going to put on our favorite song and dance our ass off. That's the message. Put on your favorite song and dance your ass off. Dance out the frustration. Dance out the rage. Dance out the sad... Dance it out, people. Let's dance it out. Maybe you want to register for my next full moon dance off. Maybe that's what you want to do. We're up to the sacral. Would you like to dance to the sacral? Get a little bit of hip wiggling action happening. Some merengue. Yes, let's get that pleasure center happening. That's all the pleasure zone. This whole YOLO is all about this area, the sacral, underneath your belly button. That's where we create joy, pleasure, bliss, sensuality, a little bit of fun. I'm hearing that song in the movie. It's on the soundtrack of the movie. City of Angels with Meg Ryan. Do you remember that? Was it the 80s? No, that was a 90s film. And there's a song in there. It's a very sensual song. It's like a jazzy, bluesy, like kind of that kind of vibe. Let's get that kind of a vibe going. A little bit of like, we are gonna love it. I'm gonna seize the day. I'm gonna dance through the pain. I'm gonna stamp my feet on the floor. I'm gonna just scream it on out. Holler it on out. Sounds like a good plan. I have to even check when the next full moon is. When is the next full moon? Let's look on my handy little calendar with the moons. The moon transits. That will be June, right? We just had the full moon, which was brutal. I did not like that full moon in Scorpio. Ouch! That thing stung. Scorpio is that scorpion with a tail that comes back round and like stabs you and like, ah! Yeah, no, did not like that at all. Full moon is June 11th. I like it. 11 is one of my favorite numbers. So let's meet up on Wednesday, June 11th for a dance-off. Okay, sack roll is, I've already got the playlist designed for it, and it's going to be a whole lot of like hips, a little bit of like belly dancing somehow going in there, you know, why not? I don't care. You don't have to look pretty. It's about you. Turn your camera off if you don't want to like others to see you and you're too embarrassed. But I think you'll have more fun if we just let loose. So if you want to join us for a full moon, please get in touch with me and register and just say, hey, I want to do that. Send me the links. And I'll go, okay, you can DM me, or you can send me off an email, or you can find me on WhatsApp, or you can find me on Telegram. I'm all those places, or Instagram, or any of them. Although I'm very rarely on Instagram. And I'm even rarer on TikTok. But, you know, you'll find me there. The You movement. That's where I am, and everywhere else is the You movement. Only on Facebook am I Be Freedom. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Okay, next, we are hopping into bitch slaps from the universe, because that's what's been happening to me lately. It's like, get the message. Get the message. And I'm like, no, but I don't want to. It's and the universe doesn't care. Soul does not care. They're like, come on, step it up a little bit here. You're living too small. It's time to live bigger. It's time to live freer. It's time to live more peacefully. It's time to live with more laughter. It's time to chill out and just express. So yes, we're getting the fry pan. It's like dong dong. Yeah. Okay. Your ego. Are you ready? Your ego will not magically disappear. Oh, that would have been a lot easier if you could have just hit a button. Offloading ego. 95% complete. Ego has been offloaded. Would you like to install the new program of Soul? Yeah, that would have been great. Thanks. No, it doesn't happen like that. It's painful. It hurts. Your ego likes all its comforts. It's comfortabilities. I'm used to this. It's not that bad. I know what I'm doing in this space. I know how to think about these things. I know how to control this. I like to micromanage the universe. Your ego is been running the show for a long time. Okay? I like to equate sometimes my ego as like Loki from the Avengers. Now that dude, as adorably good looking as he is, that dude was running a little bit amok, right? He had all these powers and he wasn't really using them responsibly. So you got powers and you got to use them responsibly. Otherwise, you can turn into a bit of a like shit show. I also like to kind of picture my ego sometimes as like Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man in Ghostbusters when he's got really big and he's like, doof, 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 you know, fumbling through life and needs to be taken down a notch or two. You know, we got to learn to be humble. And being humble hurts. So yes, the process of magical disappearance in the land of a Kundalini awakening, not part of the program. Just because you finally realize that you are a soul, it takes years of listening and love and nurturing that bitch until it calms the fuck down. Be patient with yourself. This message, see, it is a bitch slap because I've been identifying my little Myss balls to the wall would like to get up and do 1,000,001 things all in one day because I'm feeling better today and I'm like, oh, good. Now I can clean. Now I can do this. Now I can do that. And now I can get everything done that I need to get done. And Spirit's like, slow the fuck down. Slow down. We have to be patient. Everything is going to happen when it's meant to happen. But our trauma minds, see, what this card is kind of alluding to, is our trauma minds are like, but if I have it all laid out, I can feel safe. If I know what the next steps are, I can feel safe. So their nervous systems are like, getting fried because we don't get to know. We have to learn to go slow. We have to learn to take breaks. So we do a little bit, and then we go, oh, God. Okay, back into the healing. Back into the healing I go. It's okay. It's okay. This too will pass. Back into the healing I go. I need to be patient. 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 Patience is not my strong suit. Not at all my strong suit. I know what my strong suits are. And I know what I'm not so good at. Patience. And on a Kundalini awakening, all you have is patience. Because the faster you try to rush it, the slower Kundalini will go. She'll take her sweet time. Kundalini is a bit of a dick. A little bit. The process is not going to be a quick one. Okay, next up, let's hop and see what Carolyn Myss's Archetypes deck has to say. This is the fattest deck that I have. I don't know how many cards are in this deck, but it's like crazy. So many cards. Yes. If anybody is wanting a card pulled for them personally, please put it in the chat. Let us know you are here. Let us know that you are needing some guidance. Excellent. We have 2 cards that popped right on out. And those 2 cards, ooh, okay, yep. What is coming up for us is some childhood wounds, okay? And that's part of the process of the ego dissolving because the ego is actually our protector that's just run a little bit amok. We've given the ego a lot of power and said, please protect my child, my inner child, because my inner child has experienced some stuff that I didn't really like, and my child couldn't deal with it back then. And so I need you to protect me because what it was my inner child dealt with was a bully. Okay, so maybe you were bullied in school, or maybe you were like me and you were bullied at home. And nobody enjoys a bully. So we've got child eternal. Okay, so child eternal is that playful skipping and creating and in the woods and catching frogs and enjoying life, that eternal child. And that eternal child gets shoved into the darkness, into the shadows, when there's a bully around, because the bully is like, nah, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? Why are you being a free spirit? Why do you can't say that? So a bully can come in, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in a rage energy. It could be in a ridicule energy, a laughing at you. Ha ha, look at you. You're playing with snakes. You're so stupid. Like, bullies are the ultimate dicks. Yeah, we don't want any of those. Yeah, bully energy, bad energy. But it's been promoted in society almost. Like, think about how many movies are done about bullies, about the loner kid that wants to fit in with the in crowd and does everything in their power to, like, change who they are so that they can fit in. They change their appearance, they change the way they dress, they change the way they talk, they change the activities that they do so that they can fit in with the cool kids. But that is exactly what taking your eternal child and shoving it into shadow does. So the kid that loved reading books in the park, who all of a sudden said, I better stop doing that because people are laughing at me because of my glasses, hid their child, the one that had the quest for knowledge, hid their child into the shadow and went and tried to be like everyone else, maybe tried to take up sports. Not everybody was made for sports. I certainly was not. Not everybody was made to, like, do the same things that whatever the popular kid said was cool, maybe a cheerleader or something. Not everybody is a football player and a cheerleader, or the it girl and the sexy dude. Not everybody is that. Be what you are. When you are you is when you step fully into your power, when you, like, overcome the bullying that has made you become somebody else. And it doesn't necessarily just mean at school. As I said, it could be at your home, it can be within your church, it can be within your community. If you are altering yourselves in any way to hide who you truly are, the essence of yourself, then that is a shadow that needs to be faced and overcome. So let's look first in the child eternal into the shadow attribute before I move into the light. Shadow attributes: inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependence on others for physical security. So that's like an ultimate enmeshment. It's enmeshment in toxic patterns of, I need this validation that this person gives me, so I'm going to tolerate the fact that they, mismanage our money and do whatever else. I need the love and attention that this person gives me, so I'm going to ignore the fact that they rage at me and this, that, and the other, enmeshed in dysfunction. Because I'm so scared to be on my own. I'm so scared to be alone. I'm so scared. So this is really talking about the birthplace of codependency, where two unhealed souls that are both in a toxic, like their wounded child, is what's dictating the relationship. I was wounded, and so this is how I'm going to show up, and I'm going to negotiate so that I can get some of my childhood needs met and make the story go different than it went before. And that leads to reenactment abuse, and nobody wants that. So what we need to do is transmute it out of the shadow and into the light, make ourselves known, make it apparent, and retrieve, soul retrieval, retrieve back into our hearts that little child, that eternal child energy. Because when we have that, light attributes is about determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, and an ability to see things with fresh eyes. Everything becomes an adventure where the shadow of the eternal child is holding on for dear life. The light attribute is letting go and letting life take you in that YOLO vibe of, I'm just going to go and experience this. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll move somewhere else. Maybe I'll do this. I'm going to go back into the child where everything is an adventure. That's a beautiful card. The bully, okay, attribute. And understand that when we have interactions with a bully as one of the archetypes that we have grown up with, we carry that energy with us. That does not mean I'm saying you are a bully. Maybe you overcompensate and have no boundaries and let people bully you continually through toxic situations. Or even worse, maybe you bully yourself. Guilty. You bully yourself through how you talk. You're stupid. You'll never amount to anything. You're useless. You're such a fuck up. You made a mistake. That is like you've taken the bully and you've internalized that energy and you've allowed it to be a program that runs in your head. So when you are listening to the inner critic, who are you listening to? You are listening to the program that has been placed there by your bully. Not by you, not by soul, not truth, certainly full of a lot of lies. So listen, Linda. Listen to how you talk to yourself and listen and counteract that. That takes a lot of work and a lot of years. Remember, we go back here and we need to takes years of listening and love. Years of listening and love. The light attribute of the bully highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helping you confront the inner fears that bully you. So this is transcendence. This is pulling yourself up out of that energy that is like a war inside the mind. And the shadow attributes, when we haven't seen it, and we're pretending it doesn't exist, and we're pretending that we're just sweetness and light, except to everyone else except for you, conceals deep fears behind verbal and physical abuse. Oh, geez. Yes. So in what ways are we picking ourselves apart? In what ways are we verbally assaulting ourselves? In what ways are we physically hurting ourselves by keeping this element in the shadow? What do I mean by that? I'm not physically hurting myself. Are you not? That's the question. What are you eating? What are you drinking? What are you consuming? Is that not a form of bullying? In which case you're telling the body, you're telling the inner child to shut the fuck up. I don't want to feel this feeling. I'm going to bully you down. I'm going to bully you down with these things. Don't feel. That's a bully. So you're out in the world being nice to everybody else, and into yourself, you're like, I'm going to suck this down. I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to feel nothing. I'm fine. Nothing to see here. It's all good. I'm going to swallow it down. I'm going to swallow it down. So that is a form of bullying to yourself. So if you have been bullied, you have the bully energy, and you can transmute it and bring it to light and then see it as like, okay, wait a second here. I got some weird little things happening in the shadow. My ego's doing some weird ass stuff, and I can like shift this and stand into greater authenticity when I integrate that back into myself. So we're not going to hate on the bully. Although, listen, you might need to do a lot of hate work. What is hate work? Hate work is understanding where the hate has come from. Maybe it's come from your bully. You've got this energy of hate inside of you. I hate what they did to me. Value that. Love that. Understand that. There is something sacred in hatred. There is sacred in rage. There is powerful, powerful healing when we embrace all of us including the part of ourselves that was so stronghold that we would hold it all together. We say, oh my God, you've worked so friggin' hard for me all these years and you just wanted to be loved. Come here, it's okay. I understand why you feel like that. I totally get it. I totally understand why you feel hate. I totally understand. I'm going to show you compassion. I'm going to quell that with compassion as opposed to I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. Pretending it doesn't exist keeps it in the shadow and keeps that bully energy active in your life, acting out in ways that are toxic and dysfunctional. Let's return to integrating the eternal inner child by letting them be authentically them again. Be authentically you, wherever that takes you, whatever. Okay, we've got a couple people that have asked for a card. I am taking note of that. Thank you. But before we do, I got 3 more decks, and then I shall pull those for you. So I'm hopping next into, and very timely, the Inner Child deck. So we just had the Child Eternal come out, and our inner child has something to say in relation to that. So let's see, what are the messages that we need from our inner child, that our inner child too. We'll take them both. Okay, so these are the messages direct from your inner child to you. Number 1, card number 35. There is hope ahead. That's so beautiful and relieving to hear, especially after some of the dark energy that we've been going through. And perhaps some of that dark energy has to do with some bullying, some people that have bullied you. So we're extricating ourselves out of that, and there is hope ahead. That's so beautiful. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. Even if there's only a spark, a teeny tiny spark in the darkness, there is hope. Okay, we just need to hold on to that tiny little spark, and we will be led one spark at a time. I'm going to show you this card. So back to the bully for a second. I like it how it's all like blowing hot air, right? Blowing hot air. And then we move into this. Look at this. It's so pretty because you can see down here, all purified in a nice white dress, moving to these pillars. I just did a meditation yesterday. Highly recommend it. The Pillars of Light by Steve Noble. Go check it out. Wowza! That was powerful. We're heading to these pillars where we can see these sparks of inspiration, these sparks of possibility, these sparks of what's going to be. I don't know. But those sparks are telling me that there's hope. So it's not like raining down upon us at this present moment in time, but she's hustling. That dress is billowing behind her. I'm just like, get me to the hope as fast as I can. She's hustling, which maybe she needs a little bit of a message and a reminder that we have to be patient, right? We have to tell her it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So we also have card number 30 that popped out, and this one is say yes. Now is the time to be open to receive. Please guide me to where I need to go. Please send me signs of what my next move should be. Please help me align with my highest self. So we have to give ourselves time after the asking. We have these sparks of inspiration. Please help me get there. I don't know how to get there. Yeah, okay, there's pillars, but how do I get there? That's a huge, vast landscape. I don't know which way to go. Please show me the way. And when you show me the way, I'll say yes. So when the universe gives you a little nudge of inspired action, say yes and do it. Whether it's to write that email or, but this has to be inspired action. And I talked about this in a recent video. If it's worry and I don't know, do nothing. If it's inspired and I know I need to do this, And then we'll go back into some healing for a little minute. And then the next inspired action. So wait for these sparks that are coming to come right on into you through your crown and go, oh, okay, I know the next thing I need to do. I'm going to do that. And that's all I need to worry about is just that one yes. So we're doing yeses one at a time. We're open to receive. We're not going to receive everything all at once. That would be great. I would love to have an itinerary. No itinerary is given. We're not going to get an itinerary, but we are going to get one at a time, a little nudge, a little push, and we need to trust that Spirit is lining things up for us out of our line of vision. We can't see it. It's there. It's something is coming. Can't see it. But I'll say yes to the next thing and yes to the next thing if it resonates and gives me the like, ooh, yee. If it gives you some of those, yes. If it gives you these, maybe say yes too. Because I got to tell you, leaving your comfort zone is not going to feel good. It's not always like skipping in the flowers and going, yay, I'm off to a new adventure now. That would be great. That's what our inner child wants to do. But we still have perhaps a lot of fears inside of us, a lot of trepidation. She's standing behind this fence. Okay, this stone wall in this gray stone place, dreaming of all this magicalness that would really exist outside of the trappings of this. And so you can only ever do one step at a time. So say yes to the, I'm going to try this. Say yes to this nudge from the universe, I think is nudging me in the direction that I want to go. But it's okay to be scared. And it's okay to have emotions. And it's okay to go slow. It's okay to stay still and not move. If you need to stay still and not move for a period of time before you feel inspired into movement, your body communicates to you it's time to move, then you'll be moving in flow. It's okay. So much is happening when you're still. Like the amount of stuff that I transmuted over the last 5 days is cuckoo. Talk about shadow work. Oh my God. Like I was in the depths of despair 5 days ago. And now I'm like, hey, still scared out of my tree. But because I gave myself the time in stillness, when you're still, there's 1,000,001 things that are unstill. It's the shadows that are unstill. It's the all the biology that is unstill. It's your DNA being upgraded that's unstill. So don't feel like you're not getting anywhere if you're standing still and you're still behind this fence. The gate is open. The gate is open, and all it takes is one step at a time. That's as fast as anyone can climb a mountain. Nobody can climb a mountain faster than one step at a time. Unless you're on what are they? They climb the mountains? A yak? Unless you're on a yak that's doing the work for you, which there is no yaks on a spiritual journey. You can only ever walk one step at a time. So those are some nice messages that are coming in for us now. And I'm moving next into the shadow and light, which is good because we've had some shadow and light stuff happening. We're in both vibes still. We're swaying in between the two. Each time we go into the shadow, we transmute a little bit more and we come out a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. So let's see what the shadow and light oracle has to say to us, please, Spirit. What shadows are needing to be transmuted by the collective at this time? What shadows are presenting themselves? What shadows? Because we're not afraid to go into the shadow. Oh, and we have one here that flipped over. We have card number 19. We have problem is the shadow, and solution is the answer. So that's pretty good. I like this card here. You can see that this person has got a lot of shadowy shit still there. Less than half of them, that's nice. The majority of them is in the sunlight. We were told to go get into the sunlight, so let's get into the sunlight as much as possible. And if we're stuck on a problem, I don't know what to do. Please, show me. Download me. Give me the information that I need. Give it to me. And then wait. And then wait until the solution arrives. As I said, you may not get a solution right away, but trust that a solution will come. It may not come in 1 day. It may not come in 3 days. It may take 7. It may take more. Patience. I'm going to come back to it's hard. We're making some hard decisions right now. I talked in yesterday's video about the word individuation. We have problems in our lives where we are enmeshed in old toxic paradigms, and the solution is going to be individuation. Over and over and over again. How can we individuate ourselves so that we can give ourselves permission to be back in the energy of the child eternal? And fly free. I love that she's chasing butterflies, Butterflies, the perfect energy of transformation. She's flying over a whole bunch of sunflowers here that's coming in, and it's all yellow energy, like the confidence to soar. So sun is coming in now, because the sun is going to help us out. We've had sun come up a couple times. Looking at the sun, yes. So sit in the muck. Let it unfuck itself. It will do. The longer you give it without repressing it, without bullying yourself into thinking that you need to be something different than you are, or further along the path, or I should know what I should need to do. No. That's all bully energy. We're not bullying ourselves anymore. We're like, I understand. You're confused. You don't know which way to go. I understand. It's okay. You don't need to know. You don't need to know today. The answer will come. The solution will present itself in due time. So that's card number 19. That's a beautiful card. And this is the last of the decks that I've chosen. And then I'm going to start pulling for those that dropped a comment in that they would like a card pulled. I'm seen. It is nice to be seen. And then I want to do this in order. Have a little faith. Oh, George Michael. We're going to listen to George Michael. And have a little faith is coming in here. I like this. And you can see wings that have sprouted off the tops of these heads, which is like ultimate kundalini, right? The catechus that goes up. Comes in and ends with our wings. We're getting our wings. I want some wings. I would definitely like some wings. And some gifts. Have faith that we're going to get some gifts. Look, they're bringing in gifts. Mother Earth, Father Sky, Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity is working for us here, bringing us like this cup of illumination. Some beautiful amethyst. It is empowering this up. This is lovely. I dig this. This journeyer on the bottom of the card has walked a long path, and he is getting to the place where he is going to be gifted with some wisdom coming in, some peace coming in, some nurturance and love coming in, with sparks of creative overflow coming in, some healing energies coming in, grounding us into birthing anew, creating ourselves a whole new earth. Look, Mama Earth is birthing herself a whole new earth. I love it. And I love how this dude looks a little bit like Legolas. A little bit. Meow. I have faith. Send me my Legolas. That would be lovely. So next up, we've got, let's go in here. It helped. Oh, I love you so much. I love you too. And I'll take a card. Aaron. I'm going to go into the Sacred Destinies deck for Aaron. Because I know you have most definitely a sacred destiny lined up in front of you. What it is, only soul knows. Only your soul. Let's see if we have... Whoops-a-daisies. Let's see if we have some messages, please, for Aaron to assist him in his soul's development for his highest and greatest good. Action! Dun, 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 dun. It's time for some action steps. What those action steps are, I'm not entirely sure. We've got a little bit of dark. I'm going to show you this card because it's definitely got a vibe associated with it. That cloudiness in the background doesn't really necessarily look the nicest. If I were on the beach and I saw that, I would be like, okay, it's time to make action to go and retreat somewhere a little bit safer, is what I would do. The waters are stirring things up, and it just looks slightly ominous. Slightly ominous. This isn't like past the tropical oil and let me lie on the beach. This is, I think I'm going to go back into my room and perhaps sit in quiet contemplation and maybe even have a nap. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait out the storm in my dry, safe, comfortable place is the action steps that I would be taking if I saw this. This is not the same as get your sweet ass outside, Those are two very different vibes on those cards. So I think the message for you is retreat. Retreat is the action step. Make yourself into safer harbors where you are sheltered right now from these energies that are coming in because they may be a little bit cold, uncomfortable. So that would be the card that is coming for you, sweetheart. Not the nicest kind of vibe, as in but it's part of a collective. So this just says to me for the entire collective, there's times to move forward, which is an action, and there's times to move back with it, which is an action, right? Not action we have it in our mind's eye that it's always forward moving. Sometimes we need to oh geez, we've hit a dead end and we need to walk back and find where we did a wrong turn. Sometimes we have we hit a situation where there's flooding or the road's cracked and now we're being redirected by spirit to take a different route. So action doesn't always mean forward. It can mean retreating into safety. That being said, spiritual retreats are always a cool thing to do. Maybe there will be more clarity there because there's not too much clarity here. Wait to move forward until there's greater degree of clarity. I wouldn't want to be going out and moving forward with my sailing trip. If I saw this, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to pass on the deep sea fishing today. If I saw that, that's what I would be doing. Next up, we have, I believe, Nicole. Nicole, I'm pulled to the Energy Oracle Deck. Gift from Jessica. Thank you. So greatly appreciated. Yes, she's helping me build my empire, one post at a time. I really appreciate everybody that promotes my channel, everybody that sends me beautiful gifts, everybody that donates. Like, your donations right now are like keeping me alive. So yes, I greatly appreciate it. If anybody would like to donate to my channel, I can certainly throw in to the chat a link for that. Because I greatly appreciate everything that's coming. I'm also in this kind of, I gotta retreat into a different tack. I gotta switch tacks. I was going down this way for a really long time, since 2009. It's when I moved into this house, 2009. And now Spirit's like, no, you gotta switch tack. You gotta retreat. You gotta, if you keep going, it's not gonna go good. So go a different way. Go back to where it's warm and safe and isolate. Pull yourself in. What is it they say? Batten down the hatches. We've got to retreat. Do you guys see the movie The Perfect Storm? I loved that movie, even though I bawled my eyes out. Absolutely bawled my eyes out in that movie, but absolutely loved it. And I believe it was based on a true story. And a Kundalini awakening feels a little bit like that perfect storm. It's just so many things conspire against you that you have zero control over. And when that's the case, you just have to do what you got to do. Okay? You just gotta accept that certain things weren't meant to be, and you go with it. And there is a lot of the perfect storm when it comes to Kundalini or spiritual awakenings or anything else. So bear with me a second. I'm just copy and closing that. Saving that, going over here, going in here, pasting this. This is a link to buy me a cup of tea. So if you are enjoying today's read and you would like to buy me a cup of tea, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink caffeine. But as the saying goes, buy me a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee. In the meantime, I'm going to go back and I was pulling for Nicole. Pulling from Nicole, please. Could I get a message for Nicole, please? Please, and thank you. What is the message that Nicole needs at this time for her highest and greatest good? That's your card. Card number 7. I like this card. Ooh, it's girly time, girl. Get your girly time going. As community is coming in for you. Card number 7. I got to switch back to my OBS thing. There we go. So that I can see me. Look at these girls gone wild. Not really, but they're definitely living it up in their goddess vibe. Having a little bit of community. So I don't know if you've been in an energy where you have been in isolation for a period of time and not been having too much community and feeling a little bit alone. Now's the time to indulge a little bit of that femme energy, the divine feminine energy. And if you don't have community around you, what are ways that you can give yourself some divine feminine energy, some restoration, some relaxation, some pleasure, some joy? Okay, so bring some of these in. I like it. 2 of these women are dressed in white, and we've still got a little bit of grounding to do. Red root chakra energy coming in here. So there's still a little bit more grounding work that needs to be done, but it's time to really step into the divine feminine community in one way or another. 7 is one of my favorite numbers, by the way, strangely enough. Well, nothing's strange anymore in this world. We have some rose. We have some fruits. We have some music, some harp music being played. This one over here on the end kind of reminds me of like Real Housewife. The Real Housewives of California. No, that's toxic energy. We don't want that. Be true to yourself. Be 100% authentically true to yourself. But let yourself be shining. It's definitely time to kind of put yourself out there a little bit and say, you know, I'm in my vibe. I'm me. Look at me. This is me. Love me or leave me. I don't friggin' care. Because girlfriends be doing it for themselves. I like it. That's the way. I like it. I think that card's fantastic. I hope that resonates with you, darling. I hope it does. Next up, let's go. Maddie. Maddie needs some self-care, is what Maddie needs. A little bit more self-care, a little bit more gentleness. I'm coming in. There's been so much light language coming in lately. It's just crazy. I went to a Kundalini support group meeting this morning that another YouTuber hosts. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. She did a really deep meditation that was, and breath work that was fantastic. It's nice to be able to, get care. Sometimes we give ourselves care, and sometimes we need a little bit of community to give us care. So it's learning to ask for help has definitely been, this is your card, it's definitely been the vibe a little bit lately of letting down our, I can do it. I'll just do it myself. I'm going to do it all by myself. I'm going to bully myself into submission, and I'm going to just, no. That, unfortunately, is not feminine energy. This feminine energy that's coming in. Feminine energy says, I need help. Can you help me? Simple, to the point, but makes it be known that I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try to do everything on my own. I'm going to allow myself to receive some assistance, some help, any which way I can. So I'm receiving where I can, and we give gratitude. It's a lesson in gratitude when we ask for help. So I don't know if that resonates, but yeah, you're getting a little bit of a nudge that is okay to ask for help. We've got a quote here from Thich Nhat Hanh, who says, if monks and nuns do not cherish their time of practice, they will have nothing to offer the world. So, in the whole thing of asking for help, when you say, I need to take time to fill me up and to work on me and to get some assistance and to get some support and to get some of these things and to also give it to myself, it is the self-care deck. But when you do that, your cup floweth over. If your cup don't floweth over, you're drained. You cannot give from an empty cup. The only way that you give to the world is if your cup is so fucking full that it floweth over, and then it can feed anyone standing around your cup. They can come with their cup and go, I gotta fill some of this up because you got so much. You got so much, it's on overflow. You are a fountain. So you need to get to be a fountain, but the only way that you get to be a fountain is to make sure you're full first. To make sure that everything in you is flowing first. So yes, this may require a little bit of practice, because if you're in the energy of I'll do everything myself, That's not the practice of learning to flow and be in divine feminine energy. So and everyone has feminine and masculine energy. Doesn't matter what sex you are. So flow for the feminine is about learning to receive. And that's receiving from ourselves, kindness, gentleness, and receiving from others, support and validation and love and all of those things. Find peace in your extraordinary efforts. Your work is not in vain. So whatever you've been working at and you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, and man, I understand that one. So I'm going to say this card's a little bit for me too. It's a little bit for everybody. It's card number 60, by the way, is that even though we may not see the results, we're planting seeds. We're planting seeds. It takes a long time for a plant to go from seed to fruit. And in that time, we're not out poking at it all the time. Although I kind of am. I'm like the worst gardener ever. That's not my strong suit. I'm like, are you growing yet? Do you want some more water? What can I do? Can I send you some love? Like, I am not patient. Patience is what's being asked of us, is to find peace and to let things just manifest in their own time. You cannot speed it along. No matter how fast you want it to go, you will not get fruit out of a sprout. So you just have to wait. And know that, if you hold it in your care and hold yourself in your care, that's going to continue to grow. But it's practice, daily practice. How can I fill myself up right now? How can I fill myself up? Is what's being asked. Got a lot of things here. Hello, soul. Lovely to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi. You would like a card also? Okay. I have to figure out which one is the best one for you, my darling. I'm feeling girly vibed, so I'm going to go into the Work Your Light Oracle. It's all pinks. I'm feeling pink for you. Pinky. That's what I'm feeling. Pink, 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 pink. Work your light. See, it's nice pink and turquoise deck. Something a little bit lighter, a little bit softer, a little bit more nurturing, a little bit more gentle, a little bit more warm and cozy. All of these types of vibes are coming in for you, my dear one. Rose. We've had roses a couple of times in this reading. We had roses when we were saying yes. Those were yellow roses. Roses of friendship and companionship. We've got red roses over here, which is more an energy of passion. And now we have some pink roses. Compassion. We have turquoise in this as well. Compassion, authenticity. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. We got two. We're going to take them. Ooh, ouch. We got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? You're holding on to something, and Pluto don't like it. That's where I started at the beginning of this. Is Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, and anything that we are holding on to as a collective, not just you, anything we are holding on to, houses, people, places, things, gots to go. Habits, behaviors, substances. Old toxic thinking, cognitive distortions. What is it that you are clinging on to? We've got a ton more flowers coming in, but it's like your world is being split apart in this crumbling. But you can see past this dreary brick, when it's split apart, it's opening to like a plethora of beauty. There is beauty beyond the darkness. The darkness, listen, nobody likes a tower moment. I personally think the tower card is like the worst card in the tarot deck because, it's people like going, not, jumping and everything's on fire. But we need to crumble completely. And Kundalini is not nice about it. She's got the energy of Kali. Energy of destruction that comes in and says, whatever you're holding on to has guts to go. It's not going to work for you anymore because it's time to open yourself. This is like an opening, a huge opening. A huge opening, because on the other side of that opening is not all these flowers and beautiful in there. See, beautiful, look at the path leading you somewhere up to the light. Yay! And more play. So there's been a devoid of play energy for a while. And all of this is saying, and this, I love it. She's like in a champagne glass. And all this like prettiness, joyfulness. Look. The divine is just, talk about cups floweth over. She's in her cup. I'm going to fully enjoy my life now. I am me. This is what I want to do. I don't care that it doesn't make sense to anyone else. I'm going to sit in my cup and I'm going to enjoy I'm going to savor every single second of it because I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve to be in my feminine energy, living my life to its absolute fullest. It's like this very Atlantean vibe. Like I'm at one with my highest self now. Now, this might not resonate with other people because they're still grounded in behind this. But on the other side of this, for you, once you free yourself from a certain amount of things, people, places, things. I said things twice, so maybe it's things. When you free yourself from all of that, you get to have a little bit more play. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Yes, let's have fun. Let's celebrate. Celebration times, come on. It's time to celebrate. Well, it's not quite time, but when we get there, let's all get together and dance that song, okay? When we get to that place, we're going to have a dance party and we're all going to sing that song because it's like so much fun to dance to. It's one of the most fun songs to dance to. So yes, a little bit of play to stimulate the play vibe. For those of us that have been in a play absence for a very long period of time because it's been so dark and dreary, to stimulate your play vibe, come June 11th to the Spiritual Warriors Full Moon Dance-Off, which is centered on the sacral, which is our play center, our inner child. Let it come out and play. Shake your hips. Shake your money maker. Shake your booty baby. Stimulate anything that's stuck energetically in this so that you can, with free confidence, take one step after another right into the center of your champagne glass. So I hope that resonates. Moving on to Jessica. Don't know why, but I'm being called by Harry Potter. Harry Potter has a message for you. You need a little bit of magic. A little bit of magic. You are a little bit of magic. Who am I kidding? You are magic. What spells are you under or need to use and utilize? This is for Jessica. We're reading from the Harry Potter spell deck. We all need to create a little bit of magic. Bring in the magic. Bring in the magic. This magic moment. This one is for Jessica, please. Nope. And there we go. Protego. Protego. Protego is a charm. It conjures a protective shield around the caster. Interesting. So I don't know if you've seen the movies, but this one is from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And during the Battle of Hogwarts, Professor Fitzwick, Professor Slughorn, and Molly Weasley and others cast this spell skyward, creating a protective dome-like force field held above Hogwarts. So this is coming in to say it's time for a little bit of protection. Little bit of protection is being asked of you around your space, your sphere, your home, your community, your people. You are in many ways the protector, because this is your charm that you're sending out. It's like you are working. I love that it was 3 though, because now we have 3 over here as well. When you get together, it's much more powerful. The protection that is held in the community when you're working collectively to hold this energetic sphere around you and your people and everything that you love and hold dear, a sphere of everything. So I know you use the white light aura aromatherapies, visualizing even more like white light encasing not just you, all of us. I think all of us should be doing this, not just Jessica. This is like a shout out to everybody. And strangely enough, this very much sounds like that pillar of light meditation I told you all to do. Pillar of light, Steve Noble. In that, it was at one point doing a huge protection all around everybody, my house and everything. So there's a double message for us to go do that meditation. So if you haven't already done the Pillar of Light meditation by Steve Noble, do it. Because we are a collective. This charm was conjured as a collective. If we all do this charm, it not only works for you and your immediate people, it works for the collective. It works for me, it works for you, it works for Aaron, it works for Soul, it works for Maddie, it works for everybody else that's coming in. So we are being asked to do a little bit of light work. Why? Because we're light workers. That's our job. The job is to hold the grid, to hold the light. And so there might be some dark energies that would like to penetrate and disempower us. So we need to be extra vigilant at this time more than any other to make sure that we're doing clearings, protections, bringing in some charms. If you would like a video on different protection techniques, I can certainly do that. There are lots of ways that we could, you can do protections, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you're going to have to find one that works for you. So whether that is conjuring the image of yourself in a ball of white light is one that is absolutely, and making yourselves invisible. I'm invisible. Nobody can see me in here. I'm just going to go through life, and only the divine. I only allow the divine to see and penetrate through this light. Make myself completely invisible. Is one. Another one that I am just going to throw out because it popped into my head is visualizing yourself in a mirror. When you are like, think of a Christmas ball. You know, Christmas ball is all like mirrored on the outside, so that somebody coming up to the Christmas tree, what do they see? They see their own reflection. So when you are out in the world and you're triggering people, you don't need to worry about diddly squat, because all they're doing is reacting to themselves. They're not reacting to you. It's got nothing to do with you. You're inside a mirror. They can't see through the mirror. All they see is themselves. So you're there smiling and being in your eternal child energy and saying yes and having fun and getting in your community, and somebody comes up and they're like, they saw themselves reflected from the shield that you are wearing. Not your business, not your problem. Not your monkeys, not your circus. Let's see. Oh, good. Somebody's getting chills. That is good. I send protection to my people daily. That's fantastic. You're very welcome, Nicole. Soul says, Pluto is in my natal moon. Oh, ouch. And yes, it's retrograde till October. So I've been warning people, and I will continue warning people. This year is going to be a little bit tricky. If you think that you can hold on to things from your old world and bring them with you into the new, when they're not meant to be there, it's going to feel like this. It's going to be a collapsing situation, and that's purposeful, even though it feels crapola, not pleasant. So yes, we're going to be challenged. People are already being challenged. Let go of the caffeine. Let go of the alcohol. Let go of the marriage. Let go of the house. Let go of the shit. Let go of the stuff. Let go of the thinking. We're all being challenged by Pluto. Pluto is like, die, and then get reborn. Burn in the fires, and then get reborn. Anything that's not in alignment will disintegrate. It'll get so bad until soul spurts it out. And that's this soul, not that soul. Until soul, your soul spits it out and says, no, I've had enough. You're being a dick. I'm out. Whatever it is, it's just, it won't, if it's not meant to be, it won't be. There's nothing you can do about it. You got to let go. And hey, I say that like it's easy. It's not easy. Not easy. Not easy. I've done a million videos on letting go. Not easy. We also have, it really does resonate. Excellent. Moon in Aquarius. Well, that's good. That'll bring in some new. This is Moon in Aquarius vibe. That's what Moon in Aquarius is. It's like, I'm just going to sit in my champagne flute. Okay, so let's do a quick review before we call it a day. We are going to live life to the fullest. Carpe fucking diem. Okay, seize the day. When you are given the inspiration for divine action, act. And hopefully some of that divine action is to get yourself outside, into the sunshine. Get that crap off your skin. Get your skin exposed at least 20 minutes every single day to some actual sunshine. Okay? Swim in the sea. If you have access to a sea, I'm vicariously living through you right now. So get your butt in the sea, because I love the ocean. It's like my favorite place in the world. It's the only place that doesn't have any gravity. And drink in the wild air. So maybe some breath work is a good thing. I do have a breath work playlist. I've been doing that again to get all this hard shit out. Shit is hard. Do it anyways. Put on your favorite song. Dance it off. Come to the dance off. June 11th. Egos aren't going to magically disappear. It's warrior work. It does not feel good. But it's necessary so that we can get our inner child back integrated into ourselves. Stop bullying ourselves because somebody programmed that into us a long time ago. Because there's hope ahead. There's hope ahead. We just need to step out of the gate and allow ourselves to say yes. Say yes to a few things. Why not? We should say yes. One of the things we should say yes to is that divine feminine energy sitting in her power and having a little bit of girl time, and sisters be doing it for themselves. Like, I'm good. We have practice makes perfect, especially when it comes to self-care and filling our cup to the fullest. So that when things split apart and everything gets into a place of chaos and destruction and oh my God, we know it's leading us to our highest, greatest good. It's teaching us to trust the process. The process is a continuation of like what we feel are problems, and then new solutions arise. And the road looks like this. Doesn't look like this. Does not look like this. Have faith that we are being guided and take divine action, even if action means retreat. Retreat is still a very good action to take. We don't need to, we move forward, we go back to move forward sometimes. So that is all the cards today. Thank you, and thank you everybody for coming out to this read. I do appreciate any donations. I myself am living this card right here in the present moment in time, trying to sell off everything I own and survive. Because when I do, I can get through, and then it's going to be all flowery and nice. And I'm going to sit in my cup. I'm going to sit in my cup is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm not there yet. I got ways to go. We all got mountains to climb. And we're going to climb those mountains at one step at a time. That's the only way we can climb them. One step at a time. So if you are halfway up a mountain, getting tired, feeling run down, losing faith, losing hope, and you would like to book a session with me, please reach on out and we'll get something on the books for you. All of my services are by donation. I do have 3 price points depending on your financial means. Every donation is greatly appreciated, from the small to the large. The large helps me provide services for other people and feed me. I do like to eat. Even though I don't eat a lot, I do like it still. So thank you, everybody, for coming out, for the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. Join the Spiritual Warrior Support Group if you're not already a member. If you have any comments, questions, or need assistance with anything, ask. We're learning to ask for help. Peace. Peace in.